Hello! Welcome to our video about Merseyrail, the commuter rail system for Liverpool and surrounding areas. We'll explore its history, technical and operational features, passenger demand, ticketing, and the future of this important transport system. History of construction. Merseyrail has its roots in the late 19th century, with the first section of the system opening in 1886. The Mersey Railway, as it was called, was initially built to connect Liverpool and Birkenhead via a tunnel under the River Mersey. At the time, it was one of the first underwater railway tunnels in the world and was a major engineering achievement. The system was initially operated by steam trains, but in 1903 the line was electrified, allowing for greater efficiency and less pollution in the tunnels. The 1970s brought a period of expansion and modernization for the system. In 1977, Merseyrail underwent significant integration, consolidating the Northern and Wirral lines into one cohesive network. This included the construction of new tunnels that connected the existing system in Liverpool with Birkenhead and other nearby areas. This integration marked the birth of Merseyrail as we know it today, allowing seamless, interconnected operation for passengers between different parts of Merseyside. The creation of the Merseyside Transport Authority was instrumental in coordinating and funding the expansion of the system. During this time, additional suburban lines were added and the system expanded to better serve both metropolitan and suburban areas. This has enabled Merseyrail to become a reliable and integrated network, capable of meeting the growing mobility needs of residents and visitors. Merseyrail has since undergone a number of improvements, including modernization of its fleet and infrastructure. The system recently introduced Class 777 trains, designed to operate on both battery and electric third rail. This flexibility is allowing Merseyrail to consider future expansions into areas that are currently unserved, without having to invest in new electrification infrastructure. With over a century of history, Merseyrail is an example of innovation and adaptation, evolving to meet the demands of a constantly growing metropolitan area. Length and lines. Merseyrail is comprised of two main lines, the Northern Line and the Wirral Line, forming a network that covers much of the Merseyside metropolitan area. Together, these lines total a length of approximately 120.7 kilometers, with around 10.5 kilometers of underground sections, particularly in the center of Liverpool, where the lines converge to provide a continuous and integrated service between different urban and suburban areas. This integration is central to the operation of the system, allowing quick and easy connections between high and low-density areas. The Northern Line, which runs north-south, connects the Southport and Hunts Cross areas, passing through key locations such as Liverpool city centre, where the stations are underground. The Wirral Line, meanwhile, runs east-west, connecting Liverpool to Birkenhead and other towns on the other side of the Mersey, including New Brighton, West Kirby, Chester, and Ellesmere Port. These two lines cover a wide area, ensuring accessibility to both the suburban and metropolitan areas of Liverpool. Stations in Liverpool city centre, such as Lime Street and Liverpool Central, are particularly important, serving as hubs for the system and providing convenient connections to other public transport services. With 69 stations in total, Merseyrail covers a diverse range of communities and provides access to key locations, whether for commuting, leisure, or tourism. In addition, the infrastructure is designed to support a high frequency of services, with trains operating at intervals of up to 5 minutes on the busiest sections during peak hours. The design and layout of the Northern and Wirral lines allows passengers to avoid surface traffic and travel quickly between different points in the metropolitan area. This operational efficiency makes Merseyrail a key part of urban mobility in Liverpool and the surrounding area, serving both local journeys and longer distance journeys in the Merseyside area. Infrastructure and trains. Merseyrail has a modern and efficient infrastructure designed to meet a diverse and growing demand. Operating on a standard 1,435mm gauge, the network uses a 750-volt third rail electrical supply system, which ensures reliable traction for its operations. In addition, the recent introduction of Class 777 trains has brought greater flexibility to the system. These new trains are equipped with batteries, allowing them to operate on future extensions without the need for additional electrification, an important step forward in expanding the service to areas not currently covered by the system. Class 777 trains represent a leap forward in comfort and efficiency, with more spacious carriages, easy access entrances for people with reduced mobility, and improved air conditioning systems, making journeys more enjoyable for passengers. They operate with 3 or 4 carriages, but can be extended to up to 8 carriages during peak hours, providing additional capacity on the busiest routes. On board, the trains offer comfortable seating and cycle spaces, reflecting Merseyrail's commitment to sustainability and the promotion of multimodal transport. In addition, Merseyrail's infrastructure includes a number of modernized stations, many of which are fully accessible, including lifts and ramps, making the system easier for all types of passengers to use. Key hub stations such as Liverpool Central, Lime Street, and Moorfields are essential hubs and have been adapted to cope with the high volumes of passengers the system attracts. The network is also managed with a focus on safety and maintenance. Merseyrail employs advanced signaling systems to ensure the continuous and safe operation of its trains, and the infrastructure is regularly upgraded to meet rail safety standards. Combining technological innovation with a focus on accessibility and comfort, Merseyrail provides a reliable service that meets the needs of Liverpool and the surrounding area, providing quality public transport that is tailored to the region's urban mobility requirements. Operation and demand. Liverpool's urban rail system is one of the most punctual and reliable in the UK, renowned for its high frequency and regularity. With an average of 28.3 million passengers carried in 2023, it meets significant demand from locals and tourists who use the system for daily and occasional commutes. Merseyrail's operation is organized to provide trains at regular intervals, ranging from 5 minutes in central areas during peak times to 30 minutes in outlying sections and at off-peak times. To manage passenger flow, particularly at central stations such as Liverpool Central and Moorfields, Merseyrail employs high-capacity logistics, enabling more passengers to board quickly at peak times. This efficient planning allows it to effectively serve both densely populated areas and suburban areas, providing a service that covers a range of travel profiles. In addition, the system is operated with a focus on punctuality, with over 95% of trains running on time. This precision is made possible by an advanced control and signaling system, which allows real-time monitoring and a rapid response to any eventuality. Merseyrail also adopts a preventative maintenance approach, with constant checks and improvements to tracks, trains, and stations, ensuring safety and efficiency. The focus on sustainability and meeting the needs of the population makes Merseyrail an attractive option for those seeking an alternative to road transport. With an operation designed to minimize delays and maximize convenience, Merseyrail has established itself as the backbone of urban mobility in the Merseyside area. Its consistent performance and ability to adapt to local demands make it a preferred choice for millions of passengers every year. Prices and tickets. Merseyrail offers a range of ticket options to suit the needs of passengers, from occasional travelers to frequent users. Tickets available include single tickets for single journeys, day passes, and weekly tickets, as well as monthly and annual passes for those who use the system on a daily basis. This flexibility makes the system affordable and convenient, allowing passengers to choose the best option for their schedule and budget. Ticket prices vary depending on the distance traveled and the type of ticket purchased, and are organized into fare zones that cover the entire Merseyrail network. Passengers can purchase tickets from self-service ticket machines at stations or via mobile apps, making the process easier and avoiding queues. In addition, Merseyrail accepts a range of payment methods, including debit and credit cards, digital payment systems such as Apple Pay and Google Pay, and paper tickets. For frequent travelers, monthly and annual passes offer considerable savings compared to single-ticket fares. There are also specific discounts for students, seniors, and people with disabilities, promoting accessibility and inclusion on public transport. Tickets can also be integrated with other Merseyside transport modes, allowing for seamless transitions between different modes. The ticketing system is designed to be practical and intuitive, encouraging the use of Merseyrail as an alternative to private transport. Merseyrail also offers off-peak tickets, which allow discounted travel at off-peak times, attracting users outside of peak times and helping to spread demand throughout the day. With an affordable fare structure and wide flexibility in ticket types, Merseyrail provides an efficient and cost-effective experience for all its passengers. Expansions and the future. Merseyrail has ambitious plans for expansion and modernization, with the aim of serving more and more areas of Merseyside and providing an even more efficient and sustainable service. One of its most recent innovations is the introduction of Class 777 trains, which are fitted with batteries, allowing them to operate on sections of the network without the need for third rail electrification. This technology opens up the possibility of extending the service to locations not currently part of the Merseyrail system, without requiring major investment in electrical infrastructure. Planned expansions include extending existing lines to suburban areas and neighboring regions that still rely mainly on road transport. There are also feasibility studies to connect Merseyrail to other nearby rail networks, better integrating the region with the national transport system and making it easier to travel to nearby cities. This expansion plan aims to reduce car dependency and promote a more sustainable transport model. Merseyrail is also committed to long-term sustainability, with initiatives to make its operations more environmentally friendly and reduce its carbon footprint. This includes the implementation of energy-efficient technologies and the adoption of more sustainable operational practices. On the infrastructure front, ongoing improvements are being made to stations and tracks to ensure the system can meet the anticipated increase in demand. In addition to physical expansions, Merseyrail plans to invest in digital innovation, offering new passenger features such as real-time tracking and enhanced user experience through mobile apps. This focus on innovation and expansion reflects Merseyrail's commitment to adapting to modern mobility needs and delivering high-quality public transport to Liverpool and the greater Liverpool area. With a clear vision for the future, Merseyrail continues to evolve to be an increasingly attractive and sustainable option for passengers in the region. Merseyrail is a vital system for urban mobility in the Liverpool region, connecting central and suburban areas efficiently and reliably. With a well-structured network, modern trains, and expansion plans, Merseyrail is continually evolving to meet the growing demand for sustainable and affordable transport. Modernization and innovation initiatives reinforce its crucial role in the community, making it a preferred choice for millions of passengers each year.